Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Qshell echo command. Okay, so we are going to discuss a process through which we can easily redirect the text written in each echo command to our file. Okay, now there might be one question like what is the need to write the data or to redirect the data directly from your echo command to your file. So just assume a scenario where you're working for a project and you have manipulated some data, you have created some data, and that data you want to save in your file. For example, in one of our previous session, we discussed how to retrieve the system value using echo command, right? So there, what we did, we created one text like current timestamp, and then we stored the timestamp there. We printed that, right? Now, to store that particular thing into any particular file, you can use the echo command again. Okay, so you can see how we can use echo command in various scenarios in order to perform some specific task. So in this session, we are going to discuss like how we can write the data directly from echo command to your file. Now there is two way. First one is through echo itself, like both ways are from echo command itself, but different. Why? Because in the first scenario, like what we will do, we will write the data, and what does that data will do? It will replace your existing data and rewrite the new data. Clear? Now, similarly, if we talk about the second scenario, then it will not replace your data. It will append the data, the new data in the old data. Okay. So in some of the project, like mostly we are not going to remove any of the data from the file, so second method is very recommended. But in such situation where you are intentionally want to delete the data from your where you want to replace your data in a file, then in that case you can utilize the first method. Clear? So we are going to discuss about these two methods. Okay, so for that, first of all, I'll tell you what file we are going to use, and then later we will implement the scenario on Qshell command. So for that, let me hit one command, work lnk. Now what work lnk will do, it will open the work with object link screen. And here if I navigate for last file, which is the ts.txt file. So this file I'm going to use for the demo purpose. Okay, so this is my file ts.txt, which is present at the location /home/sharmit/ts.txt. Okay, now this file we are going to use in order to write the data. At present, you can see we have only one record in it, which is testing. So as we are going to discuss the first method, so in first method, it will replace this existing text and rewrite it with the new data. Okay, so I just copied the location from here so that I can easily use it. Okay, now I'll go to session 1, and here I will type the command qsh. So what qsh will do, it will open this qshell command entry screen. Now here I can simply write echo, then space, then double quote, and inside that I can write line 1. Okay, this is just a simple text. Or you can write testing line 1, both is okay. Testing line 1. Okay, now this is the way through which we can just print it. You can see we are just printing it, but in order to redirect it to file, you have to put this angular bracket, then space, and then your file name or file path. So I have already copied that, so let me paste it here, /home/sharmit/ts.txt. If I hit enter now, you can see command has been executed. But if you check the file after refreshing it, you will find that data has been redirected to your file. So if I take option 5 here, you can see testing line 1. Okay, so we got the data into the file ts.txt. Clear? But if you notice it, then you can see that previous testing is replaced with the new text testing line hyphen one, right? So this is the drawback of this method, because whenever you are trying to insert the data, it will replace your free data. For example, like if I repeat the same command with text2 line 2 and hit enter, you can see this time it will replace your existing data with, like, testing line 1 is replaced with testing line 2. Okay, but this is not a best way, right? uh, until unless you want to delete your data by intentions, then you can use it. Otherwise it is not a good method, because every time it will replace your data. Okay, so now we will discuss the second method, but before that there might be one question from you guys, like, what will happen if I make it as a single quote? Will it work same or it will give error? So let's see. So if I hit enter again, let me enter it for 1. Okay, so if I show you the data, you will find that yes, it is still writing the data and it become testing line 1. It means you can go with both options. You can use double quote as well as you can use single quote. Clear? Now next thing I will show you the way through which you can easily append your data into the existing data. So for that you just need to write echo, then space, then double quote. Now I'll write the text testing line 2, not, yeah, line 2. Okay, then double quote again. Now this time if you want to append your data, just use double angular bracket, then space, then your file location, which is /home/Sharmit slash ts.txt. So what this command will do, this entire command will do, it will write your data testing line 2 in home Sharmit ts.txt. So I'm just hitting enter here, and if I go and check the session B, you will find yes, it is appending the data. It is not replacing. This is my old data. Sorry, not this one. This is my old data testing line 1, and below to this testing line 2 is my this. Let me select it. Yeah, this is old data and this is the new data. So it is not replacing my text, and this is the best way to use the echo command in order to redirect your data into file. But if you want to intentionally, if you want to remove the data and rewrite the data, then you can go with a single angular bracket. Otherwise you have to use double angular bracket, and make sure that you use this greater than, right, greater than symbol. And another thing, same thing like here also, like if you try to use single quote, then it is file, you can use it, it will work as expected. So if I show you by line 3 taking 5, you can see line 3 has been inserted. Okay, so yeah, I think now everything is clear to you and you are good with this Qshell part. Now I'll quickly show you how we can utilize the same command through clle program. So for that I will just show you my existing code. So here what I'm doing, this program is to redirect the text to file using echo. Okay, so for that we just need to write one, we need to declare one variable. So simply write dcl take f4, provide variable name, type, storage, length. Basic things we have already discussed in detail, like how to declare variable and all, so you can refer the previous sessions for that. But for time being we are just focusing on the command part. Hitting enter, then using chgvar command in order to set the command. So you can see is echo testing greater than ts.txt. So this is the same method we are using here, but I'm not providing the complete path, but still I would recommend you to put the complete path. This is just for the demo purpose, that's why I just remove that thing and keep it as like normal, direct the file name. But I request you to put the complete path. It will not affect your data, because this file is at the same location /home/ls, so by default it will look there only. Okay, so command is ready. Now it's time to execute it. So simply write strqsh take f4, provide variable name, and it is good. So now it's time to execute the program. So I'm compiling it and calling it. Now, if I go and check the work link and the file data, you will find that the data has been replaced with the new data, because here we are using the single angular bracket, right? So if I show you the data, it has been replaced with new data, which is testing. Now, likewise, if you go with a double angular bracket, it will append your data. So this thing we have already discussed on commands, right? So I think now it is clear to all of you. So yeah, these are the things that I would like to share with you all in this session. In the next session, I will discuss a few more things with you. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.